All right, so I've seen the film twice now. Absolutely loved it. Great movie. Got a few questions for you, though, obviously.
Sure.
There's a lot of undertones of good and evil in the movie, but really both sides are just trying to stay alive. Can you kind of elaborate on how you really became the Colonel for the movie?
Well, in terms of the process, I don't know that there's anything more boring than watching an actor talk about his process. But I will say that, you know, my vantage point had to be kind of strictly in line with the philosophical attitude of the Colonel, which is that he wants to save humanity, and the only way he saves humanity is if the apes don't survive.
Exactly. Yeah. So it was really cool to see the shift in the characters, because it's been a few years hunting down Caesar, and you guys didn't really know each other. And then after you met, you kind of got that newfound respect for Caesar and his intelligence.
Yeah.
Do you think if it had been different, Caesar and the Colonel could have worked together in some way?
Yeah, I mean, I like to think that's true. You know, it's kind of unfortunate in a way that the Colonel doesn't really see that it's possible that they could work together, you know, because I think Caesar would be open to it.
Yeah.
Caesar doesn't feel like the only way the apes survive is if the humans don't, but
definitely.
You know, Colonel does feel that way.
So was this one of your first films where the majority of the cast were wearing motion capture suits?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how was that? Different?
It took some getting used to. You know, it's just one of those things that after a little time you just accept it. It's just what it is. And then you don't even think about it. It's just what's normal.
Yeah.
But, you know, certainly if I was working on this and another actor came to visit, they'd be like, what the hell? You know, it's because it's kind of startling at first.
Yeah. I was actually in New Zealand last week with the WETA workshop, so I actually got to try on the motion cap suits and see how they did it. So it was really neat, and I gotta admit, it was kind of silly, but like.
But did they end up then kind of filling in details for you?
Yeah.
Or,
So they actually took one scene from the movie, and they're inserting me into at the very beginning when Caesar's walking through the injured apes. So.
Oh, really?
It's part of the promo that Fox is doing.
Wow.
So kind of cool.
Is that something they cooked up at Imaginarium? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
Andy Serkis's company?
Not too sure. Yeah. So having seen that, would you be interested in doing motion cap roles in the future, or do you prefer being yourself?
I might do one with Andy. Andy's going to be directing Animal Farm.
Oh, that would be really interesting.
He talked to me about being in that. So, yeah, I'm open-minded.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's
start getting into character, playing a pig.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks, bro.